It's week 3 of the NFL, and our focus is on Kyle Pitts. He's going to be a busy man in the passing game. It's the Falcons and the Chiefs on Sunday night primetime.
While the sun is set, there's still plenty of light in the stadium for this primetime contest. We've waited all day for this one, haven't we, Brock? It's time for the NFL on EA Sports. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Heward. I'm Kate Scott, and Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks can drop a dime, drop a deep throw right over them for big yardage, and maybe 6 points too.
Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, to get this one going. And we're underway on Sunday night. This return starts at the 5. This return makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. So here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive of the game. Leading them out, fresh off a third Super Bowl title. The standard for quarterback excellence today, Patrick Mahomes.
Hey, it's very easy for me to use all these psychological cliches, Kate, right? Got to flush it. You got to play one play at a time. You got to flush last week's 5-interception performance. But the reality is you got to be in the moment. You can't even be thinking about last week. You got to think about every play, guard that ball with everything you got, and most importantly, help your team find a W.
And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
Still 2nd down.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Into traffic. Complete. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Well, we're seeing now, Brock, they've had some pretty crummy luck, some poor fortune in keeping guys healthy during the early goings of this season.
And this is where focus and attitude is oh so critical. They're rallying around those guys who were hurt and trying to play winning football. So when those players start to come back, Kate, they could jump right back in and really add this depth and be a better team and maybe, just maybe, make a playoff push.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0.
Still 1st down.
They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that 1st down flat. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here we go, 2nd and very long. He's got him. That's Pacheco. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Offense executing early. New set of downs at the 38-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. He's got Brown on the slant. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he's able to take this one down to the 25. He gets 6 on that play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down. Back to the air, Mahomes. Able to find Smith-Schuster here. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. 2nd and 3 now. And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
Still 2nd down.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Again, Mahomes to throw. That's complete. Here's Brown. And he gets this forward to the 19.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Throwing again, Mahomes has it in close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Another throw for Mahomes. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs finish up an excellent opening series. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Reed now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Ray McCloud. He stopped on the return at the 27. So here are the Falcons out on offense for their first drive. And they'll be led out by the 8th pick in the draft. The lefty who led your alma mater, Washington, to the national championship game, Brock, Michael Penix Jr.
He gave us all the excitement we could hope for last week, but it wasn't all in a good way, at least for his team. Never knew if his throws were going to end in a touchdown or turnovers, and he had a couple of both by the end of the loss. You don't want him to lose that gunslinger mentality. You just want him to be a little more thoughtful with each and every decision.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. They'll run it here with Bijan Robinson. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Jaden Hicks there on the tackle. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 40-yard line.
Penix working from the gun. He'll get this complete to Pitts. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Something he does so well, Nick Bolton making the stop. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Penix here from the gun. He'll get this complete to Mooney. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Falcons will have a first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
And again, it's Penix. Completes. It's Bijan Robinson. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
On second down, Robinson. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Drew Tranquil brings him to the ground. Let's see what they went with on third down.
Makes it 3rd and 14.
Penix finds his target, Robinson. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you could run a screen as they just showed on any play. First, second, third down, sometimes even fourth. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it. A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Chiefs sending their offense out for the second time this game. They come in on a little two-game skid, Brock, but in control of this one so far. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Looking to throw Mahomes. Gets him on the quick hitter. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Arnold Ebiketie makes it there for the stop.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Here's 2nd and 5. It's complete to Hopkins. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
And he's able to drive up past the 40. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They'll have 2nd and 7 to deal with. They go play action. It's Mahomes. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find a home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game. 3rd down, it's Mahomes. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And this one hits first at the 3 before continuing on into the end zone for a touchback. Onto the field comes the Atlanta offense for the second time. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. On 1st down, here's Penix. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Complete out to the right side. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Justin Reed with the tackle. Extra man in the secondary now for the Chiefs on 3rd down. From the shotgun, Penix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So that brings up 4th and long. The The Falcons getting ready for the punt. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And the Chiefs will get set to go on offense. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. To the air, Mahomes. Has a man, it's Brown. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. 2nd and 3 now. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. That pass is complete to Kelsey. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. They fake the handoff, now Mahomes. He finds Brown right side. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. A.J. Terrell making that stop. And the Falcons get a 5th defensive back out there, 3rd down coming. Back to the air, Mahomes. And oh, someone stepped in, it's intercepted. There he goes on the right side. And he's gonna go, it's a pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running the back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Patterson able to connect on the point after. And the Falcons push their lead to 3. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. Mahomes trying to get after the pick. Completed to his running back. Now he's past the 25. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs need only 1 to take the lead. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Butker to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chiefs take a 4-point lead.
14, Falcons 10.
Reed now to kick this one away. McLeod now returning it. And look at this return. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled. Here's Atlanta ready to take over possession. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Penix now on first down. The Chiefs get to him, and he's dropped. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long. Another try following the sack. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with third down.
First sack, wobbled the cart. This one, I think, sent it off the rails entirely. Taking the L on each of the first two plays leaves this offense looking at a very unlikely third down pickup.
Penix facing a third and long. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Punter takes the field on fourth down, and he sends this one flying. And that fair catch corralled just beyond the 25-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it's going to be their football coming up. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Brought in by Juju. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Yet another example why the ball finds its way in this guy's hands time after time. He's a playmaker, and he knows how to get the yards they need. Maybe not a ton there, but enough to move the sticks.
And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have second and 4. They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0.
Still second down.
Offense to the line for second down. Running it after the penalty. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. David Onyemata there for the stop.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Running up the middle, Pacheco. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
That one complete to Hopkins. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Falcons side of the field. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down. Pacheco gets it from the gun. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Pressure coming from Mahomes. He'll get this one to Brown. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. It's the 2-minute warning now from Atlanta. The Chiefs pushing for a bigger lead before halftime. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. This one finds Kelsey. And he's going to be marked down 5 yards short of that first. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Throwing is Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Mahomes now. Throw reeled in by Hopkins. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. So on 4th down, the Chiefs field goal units and Harrison Butker headed out. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
McLeod now returning it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden Ratings Hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, it's pretty clear, isn't it? It's this constant pressure that this defense has imposed on this offense to keep them out of rhythm and build up this lead. This offense is not going to author a comeback if this quarterback continues to run for his life.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and the old quarterback momentarily. But first, let's give everyone a look at what's going on around the NFL. Next, we head off to check out another game. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the 2nd quarter. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the 2nd quarter. Both these teams making their way out of the tunnel, and we're ready for the 2nd half. And for the call, we send it back to Kate Scott
Reed now to
and
kick
the
this one
other
away.
blonde bomber, Brock Hewitt.
Here's Avery Williams on the return. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. The Falcons ready for their next possession. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. It's into the hands of Mooney. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Here's Penix. Able to hit Robinson, complete. And he gets it forward to steal about a yard out of that. Stopped on the play by Big Chris Jones. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
At the 46-yard line.
A give left side. Here's Robinson. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Drew Tranquil brings him to the ground. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Penix working from the gun. He'll get this complete to Pitts. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
The Chiefs are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns. Good amount of yards, too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can. Putting together quite the game for himself in the process. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Run from Pacheco to start the half. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
A 2nd down run by Pacheco. And the struggles continue for him tonight. He's only able to get back to the line. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. To the air, Mahomes. Kelsey makes the catch. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
First down throw, Mahomes. That's complete to Juju. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Falcons going nickel to defend this 3rd down play. Putting the tight end in motion. Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
Still 3rd down.
Following the flag, it's 3rd and 7. Again, Mahomes to throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Hard to do better than that, a 66-yard punt. And the Falcons will take over. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Penix here from the gun. Pitts brings it in. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, it looks like the 30. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 31. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the 1st down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack. You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. The Chiefs ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Mahomes on 1st and 10. That's complete. Here's Brown. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. They're set up at the 35 now. They'll motion a tight end left. The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0.
Still 1st down.
So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay of game. Tight end in motion right. Here's Mahomes. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 10 now. Chased out to his right. He's on the move.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the 1st down.
He gets this one to Smith-Schuster. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. This is Pacheco. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. They've got a man in motion. 2nd and 3. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Just 1 yard there. Now a tough call to make on 4th and short inside of field goal range. Looking to throw. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure that drives right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. So after some careful consideration, they're going to go ahead and decline the penalty. Pacheco on the toss right side. And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take a 13-point lead. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs double their lead to 14. Reed now to kick this one away. Here comes Williams on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Onto the field runs the Atlanta offense. And they have tried on occasion to ramp up their passing game, but just nothing has worked with consistency yet, Brock. Might be why they trail near the end of this third quarter.
You sure love teams who excel on the ground, right? You love a physical game of football who can hammer at the opponent, but in today's NFL, it's just impossible to win if you don't have a passing component that's balancing it out.
From the gun, it's Robinson. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
That's the end of the third on Sunday night. It's Falcons football. A nice little help for them as they trail entering the quarter. Chiefs in a nickel set for this third down call. From the shotgun, Penix. Complete beyond the marker. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
First and 10 from the 41. To the air with Penix. Completed over the middle. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Connects on the crosser. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. First and 10 from the 41. Here's a counter give to Robinson. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That's the kind of run that shows he's trying to take some stress off the passing game to provide big plays. What a great help to that side of an offense when the ground game can deliver chunk plays too.
Hits him on the out route. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 23. They'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up. Thought that this might be 4-down territory for him here, Brock, but they are lining up for a field goal. This from 40 on the right hash. Koo able to put it through. And that'll get him back to 11.
That field goal didn't do a lot on the scoreboard to make it a more attackable deficit, but it does create a sense of urgency here for this defense to get off the field.
Has this at the 6. And look at this return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The visitors headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Well, Kate, a 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
One of the tight ends motioning left. And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
Still second down.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. They send the tight end in motion left. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0.
Still first down.
Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty. One of the tight ends motioning right. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Back to throw, Mahomes. Sideline, he's got it, and he gets the feet down too. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
Kate, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute.
Raheem Morris in strong disagreement with that call. He's going to challenge this.
Previous play is under review.
Well, we're going to see how much of a sideline maven he is, Brock. This one very close, whether he got the feet down or not.
And I'm so impressed by all these mavens because you've got to make that transition from college where 1 foot, you're good.
Yep.
But not at this level. You've got to be a ballerina. You've got to get those toes both in, and the replay booth will be the judge of it.
So the challenge ends up successful. He, in fact, did not get both feet in. This is incomplete. So this one goes out of bounds inside the 20, but not by much. They're giving him the 18-yard line. Here's the Falcon offense headed out. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Penix working from the gun. Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it's good for an Atlanta first down. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And he fights his way forward to get this to the 45. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Penix now. He'll get this complete to Pitts. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Penix here from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, Out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
1st and 10 now from the 30. And again, it's Penix. Into the hands of Pitts. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that will set up 1st and goal.
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the 1st down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They motion the tight end over. Working inside the red zone. Has it down close. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. He hung in there as long as he could. A lot of quarterbacks would have bailed out. And it was what you talk about, Brock, that courage that kept the chance for the touchdown alive.
Yeah, that touchdown's going to show up on his stat sheet making the catch or the quarterback stat sheet for making the throw. But, hey, can we put some touchdowns up there for the big boys up front? It was their blocking and buying of time for that play that led to the score.
And they get the 2-point conversion. He's in the lead, only a field goal now. Critical 2-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A 3-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there. Get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
All is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Offense heading out now for the Chiefs. And this really looks like a whole different ball game after that touchdown, doesn't it? They really need to go on a drive here. They're out and set. 1st and 10. He gives it Pacheco to start the drive. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Pickup of 8 on the run. And that sets up 2nd and 2. Right back to Pacheco. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. They bring their tight end left. And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
Still 1st down.
They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that 1st down flag. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. That pass is complete to Kelsey. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. But as I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
Now a handoff for Pacheco. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Holding, offense.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he's tackled for a short gain. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game. And it's a dime look from the Falcons now. 3rd down coming. It's Pacheco again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Kansas City sends out its punt team. Matt Ariza, the one to send it away. And he calls for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 14-yard line. So no return on that punt. And the Falcons will have plenty of work to do on their next drive. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Back to throw. Able to hit Robinson. Complete. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
He's on the move. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Here he is to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back. Complete. And this one doesn't go far. He'll look to throw it. Flush down out to his left. And they got there in time. He's taken down. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here. Rolling left, buying some time. He's running for it. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Got to hurry this to the line. Desperation time here on 4th. Getting out to his left. And they get to him and haul him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
1 final second on that clock. There's a timeout. We'll have to wait just a touch longer to close this one out. So they happily go to a knee here to run out this clock, and they're finally on the board, their first win of the season. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And, Kate, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. It's a win for the Chiefs as we say goodbye from Atlanta.